Hey guys, it's Kayla here at Evergreen Budgets, here to do my Sunday video with you guys. I hope you are doing well. I have my Pooh Bucks binder and my Sunday with friends and members kind of combined binder. So let's go ahead and get started. I did get my nails done. I'm tried another new spot. I feel like I am on the hunt for somebody that is good. And while they didn't do an awful job, they were really rough. I have a pretty decent burn here from the file, and then I have another one right here. And like, I probably wouldn't have cared as much maybe if she would have apologized, because with this one and this one, when it got to a certain point, like I actually flinched back. She didn't like apologize or anything. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm on the hunt for a good tech. Not just design wise, but also like gentle. I really want someone that's gentle on my nails. But yeah, that's my TED Talk for my nails. Thanks for listening. So let's go ahead and get started though on my Pooh Bucks. So if you are new here, I do my Pooh Bucks. Saving $1 at a time. Sorry, I'm really sniffly. I recently woke up and it's allergy season for me, so that's what we're going with. So I've pulled all my money, and so I'm just gonna kind of talk to you while I do this. So Monday, I'm recording this on what day is it? Saturday. And it is my last weekend before I go back to school. And we head back to school night on Thursday, which went pretty decently well. But it is my last weekend, and I'm gonna have my first Sunday scaries tomorrow, so that'll be fun. And yeah, I don't know who used this pen last, but they really used it pushed down really hard. Right now I'm doing this all at my kitchen table. I really need to like unplug from the world and use that time to completely reorganize my home. I feel like it's a disaster zone. On my kitchen table, dining table is where I'm recording now, kind of where I started on my videos. And that's just because I just have so much stuff everywhere on my like work desk. I need to do some deep organizing, that's for sure. But I'm super excited though to start back at work on Monday. I do have something that I probably should be working on, like curriculum wise. But oh, I found, okay, I don't have it in here because I wasn't able to find E's, but I found quite a few E's this last time I served. So let me go grab one. I've noticed that E's currently are ones that are hard to find. E's and I's are more difficult for me to find, but that's okay. I didn't have one last week either, so this one's just not gonna be on the same page as all the other. Kind of given up coloring in the line just because I don't have any markers thin enough. I wish I did, but oh well. I feel so tired. I'm currently watching my ex-husband's dog. Used to obviously be our dog, but he had to go out of town, but she recently ran off. And while she had ran off, she got attacked by another dog. So she has a cone around her head, poor baby, and has like a drain tube from one of the areas where obviously the dog's teeth punctured pretty deep. Thank God I didn't witness it, because I would have probably started bawling and losing my mind. But luckily, someone found her at the bottom of the hill, actually not very far away from where my ex-husband lives. And took her to the vet, which our nearest vet, it's like a 17-minute drive. So this was obviously a very kind person to have taken the time out of her day to take my dog to, or not, I guess it's not my dog anymore, but her name's Luna, take her to the vet because she was in some pretty bad shape, I guess, when she found her. So very grateful to that, and always grateful to good humans in the world for sure. My son is so attached to that dog that it would have been devastating if something had happened to her. So I feel very blessed in that aspect. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on this week for me. Anybody have any fun plans though? I think I'm gonna go to a nearby like lake and do some like trail walking and hiking. Not really hiking, it's not like we're in the mountains or anything. I live in Iowa, but you know, for me it's a hike. I don't live near a mountain, so it's not something I regularly do. But oh man, I need coffee. So I love coffee. I don't know if you guys are, if you're new here, I think that's nothing new, but I have been struggling really bad this last year with my acne, and I'm starting to wonder if coffee is a contributor, because it seems to me like every time I'm actively drinking coffee every day, and even like one day this week I drank coffee twice in one day, and then I drank it the next morning, and that's when my face broke out so bad, so terribly bad, like embarrassingly bad, that I didn't even really want to go out in public. It was also the day of back to school night, so I was so embarrassed, but I also didn't want to put makeup on over it and make it worse and irritated. Oh, it was not fun. But today we're adding the other B, and I'm adding the 2 C's for this bonus round. I don't think I have these in order at all. B, C. A is what's gonna be hard because I don't, oh, A's are the other ones I have a hard time finding. But so with the bonus round though, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 saved so far. So that is an awesome amount. So that is my Pooh Bucks. Again, an easy way to save $1 at a time. And obviously you don't have to put as much in every time that I am every week. I just have, because I serve, I come across ones all the time. And so I have the ability to grab what I need. Hey, no. My cat's trying to play with the die. It's on the table. No. All right. So, we got that done. Woohoo! Now, no. He's trying real hard. All right. So, I've added hey, now he's trying to be sneaky about it. And I have a whole pile of coins. Speaking of coins, so when I say I have a whole pile, I have this entire little pouch filled with coins. And I used to do a coin savings. I did end up having to drain and turn in all of my coins at one point when I was really struggling. That's what that was for. And I had saved almost $300 in coins. It was amazing. But I haven't restarted tracking my coins. Is that something, if I just had like a coin catch-up video, that you guys would be interested in? I want to find maybe some new coin challenges to do, and maybe even have my own binder with multiple different challenges. I think that would be fun. And then keep them all completed, and then when I decide to finally turn in my coins, we can count up what we'll end up getting and see if it ends up matching. I think that would be fun. But let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, especially for those. Like, it really does show low budget. Like, the only reason I have this many coins is because I serve every once in a while. And obviously when I'm serving and people are like, no, just keep the change, I keep the loose change too. But like I don't ever use my coins when I pay with cash. And so I'm always getting a plethora of cash. It's just like a hack I use to help me save tiny bits of money at a time. So for example, I'm paying in cash and it's $12.12. I know I've got the 12 cents in my purse, but I don't want to use it because I want to get that 80 something cents to save, if that makes sense. So anyways, I've added though a few things. So I want to really start utilizing my own personal Ko-fi membership stuff to show you guys at all times. So that's what I'm doing. I obviously will still showcase other people, but I think it's really important that I showcase myself as well. And I'm going to put myself in the front so I can get mine out of the way first. So, I'm so sorry, guys. All right, I'm getting my money out. So I am working with, I had set aside 25, 35, 45, 47, 49, 51, 52, 53, 54, $55 is what we're working with today. And again, this amount kind of changes depending on my budget, depending on how much I've been able to make some extra income, and so on and so forth. So, all right, so the first two things are one of my tinies and minis that you can get with my two lower tiers in Ko-fi. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to do $1 for each little raindrop. And then obviously this one's a $5 icon. I think I'm going to just start off with a $5 and call it a day. That is awful. Whatever. So we're saving $5 in this one today, and I will maybe do my tiny next time, or I'll save it for when I have less cash. All right, next I have one from my mental health awareness month, which was month of May. I have one scratcher left, so let's go ahead and do the scratcher. Ooh, a 5. I added some things in here, so we might not get through the Bible this time. So we are at $25, $30 saved with this one, and then I have 4 more spots to roll and save. So I'm gonna actually come back to it if I have any money left. All right, so now into my personal memberships or past memberships I've had with people. Bookish Mom Budgets, I think I was subscribed to her highest tier on Ko-fi for over a year, so I have such a huge plethora of her stuff. And I love her stuff. I sadly just needed to cut back on some of the money I was spending, so I canceled it recently. I hope to come back though. So this one though is a card scratcher game, so they look like this. And then I'm just gonna pull a random one. I have no idea how much this will save at the end. It doesn't say. Okay, so we're gonna scratch this one. $2. Okay. Again, I'm just going to stop there, make sure I get through as many of my spots as we can. Okay, so $2 going in, and we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 saved. And I don't have a 10. I have 2, 3 5s. I might condense that down later. Okay. All right. Next, we have my monthly savings, and so we're actually going to complete this one today. Where's the pink? I keep changing the pink. So we're going to add $5 and save $20 for the month of August. So let's put the 10 and the 5 back and take the 120 I have to condense down. So, ding, 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 we finished another challenge, which is awesome. So I'm gonna set that there. And then I'm gonna grab the front September's to do. And this bundle is from Rock's Budgets on Ko-fi. I don't know if it's still available or not, so you'd have to go check, but that is who I got it from. All right, next I have Nori's, and then I actually added her most recent like A5 scratcher too, so we're gonna do both. But I have the donut one that fits into her A6 sleeve that she sent me, and then scratcher. What am I looking for? 5. We'll put in a 5 in there. Okay. Bloop. So this one has saved us $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19 so far with Nori's membership. And I am part of her YouTube and her Ko-fi membership. And then she sent this one out. This is a member exclusive she sent out recently, and I love it so much. I love roses though, so it's really hard to... Oh, it's spicy. Nori, you're never spicy. $10. Ouch. What you doing, Lyra? Got my cat on the table. All right, we're starting this one off strong with $10 though. All right, next one is Budget with Carly. I was a member of hers for a while. She is one that I would love to get back into the groove of supporting, but I'm gonna have to wait until some things in my finances change. That is okay. Okay, I'm gonna put a 2 and a 3, $2 bill and a 3, 1 in here. Ouch. Ooh, see, I'm cut right there from the filer, and you could probably see it if you were. It hurts so bad, and I just caught it on this sleeve. Okay. Anywhoozles. Hot mess here. So this one will save us 50 once it's done, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scratchers left. We have 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 122. Those must be some pretty intense numbers. If it saves 50. I don't know, 6? I should have, it says 22. I have 22. It has 6, 10, 16, 19, 21, 22. Yeah, yeah. Oh, some big numbers coming then. Okay. Next, I have another sleeve with Bookish Mama Budgets. Like I said, I have so much of her stuff. Why not? So I have this cute little hamster scratcher, and then I have this like roll and save that's Zodiac themed. So we are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know where all of my other dice are, or else I'd get a D12 and roll to see which one to do. How should I do this one? No. Okay, we're gonna... What I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna roll 2 dice, and I'll add that number to figure out which one I'm gonna do, and then I'll do 1. So we're gonna go to 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this one, which... Is that Aries? I think. And now we're just gonna roll a single-sided die. $2. $2 to start this one off. And I decided I'm not going to pull the money for these until these are both done. And then we're gonna do 1 scratcher. $2. We'll use the $2 bill here. So we have $4 saved with this one. Awesome. Okay, next we have Budget Your Life with Miss Eva. Okay, this one was from May. $3. Let's see if I can get some change. To get a 5. So this one we have saved $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19 with. We are almost done, and then we can start our shark one that she sent out. I think came with its own personal die. Oh, I am struggling with these plastic ones so hard, and I really don't want to. Okay, got it. All right, next we have Floating Funds, Miss Maddie, beautiful soul. I'm gonna come over here because I guess I haven't been giving it much love. $9, man. Might take all the rest of my money. This one doesn't say how much it says. So I have 2 5s left. So this one has saved us $10, $15, $20, $25, $26, $27 so far. Awesome. And I think we've only got like $2 left. So we have 4. So what I'm gonna do is instead of rolling and saving, I'm just gonna put 4 as if this is like a rollover. So I don't have any IOUs. And put it in with my roll and save one. Maybe I should always keep something like that in here. $25, $31, $32, $33, $34. And we have 3 more spots left. And then we'll have this one completed. And like I kept this one because like the lamination overlapped and it was a mess up. So I either print off a separate one for myself or I keep the dupe, like the ones that I messed up on. So we just finished saving $55. We finished a challenge that saved us $20. And to show you how slow it is for me, for the month of August, since I started doing this again, this is all I've saved. Like this is all I've completed, I mean. So slow and steady wins the race, right? So this month I only saved $70 in completed challenges. So I just wanted to show you that because when you first start off, if you've got a low budget to go with, it takes a while, and that is okay. I am debating on if I'm going to put these in categories since it's the end of the month, or if I'm going to wait until what am I trying to say? And I'm going to wait until the end of September to take all of my finished challenges and put them in categories. I feel like the longer I wait to put them in a category, the less likely I am to spend them from that category, depending on what categories I'm putting them in, obviously. So we will see. But that is it for my Pooh Bucks and my Sunday video. And I appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you're at in the world. Bye.